Today, I actually have 4 new cars to show you. One of them is a brand new hypercar.
Oh, this thing's crazy.
We should go drive it, yeah?
This is not a slow car.
It's really smooth and nice. We should also do some donuts.
I think this is a good ad.
I like it. We have a really special vlog for you guys today. Today, I actually have 4 new cars to show you that I have never shown you before, and one of them is a brand new hypercar. Now, there is a theme amongst all of these cars, and you guys are gonna figure that out really quickly, but these are special cars that I have over $2 million invested into. Come on inside. And of course, first, I want to make sure I thank today's sponsor of this video, Surfshark. More on that later. Now, I've been looking for one of these things for a really long time. This is my new 1978 Pontiac Trans Am. Probably a solid year of looking on Bring a Trailer and all over, and I've been wanting to find an impeccably clean one. This one is modified with Willwood brakes, aggressive suspension, 6-speed transmission, and it is just super fun. This is one of the few cars that I had on the wall when I was a kid. I do have some black decals because I'm not sure how I feel about the gold bird and everything else, so we're gonna try and see what it looks like with matte black decals to replace everything. Do want to show you guys this beautiful motor inside this thing. I think it pops from the front. What I do like about this is they actually painted the engine block to match like the factory light blue. This thing screams. It is stupid loud. We've done quite a bit of donuts, burnouts. One of the most fun cars and thrilling cars, which leads me into the next car, which is arguably top 2 for driving experiences in my collection. Let's get right into that one. Oh boy, that was a weird click. Up next is my 1965 Shelby Cobra GT replica car. I'm not about to go pay $1 million for the real one of these, but this one is every bit as awesome as the OG. This is built by Backdraft, which is technically a South African company. That's where they make the chassis, the interior. However, it is assembled here in the USA, and it is powered by a Ford Godzilla motor. I'm gonna show you guys that in just a second, but I wanna show you this interior. I was actually at a car show in Windermere, Florida. I had no intention of buying one of these, but the spec was so crazy where it's a white, but it's like a super light gray. The matte black wheels with the orange lettering, the interior, like this is the best spec I have seen in a Shelby Cobra GT, and I had to have this thing for myself. The driving on this thing is, I can't even explain it. This may be #1. Part of that might be because this is my only protection outside of a 6-point harness. If this thing flips, passenger, nah, you're cooked. It is so fun, agile. We drag raced the Revuelto on the streets of Mexico, and it smoked it every time. That's kind of crazy. That's such a cool motor. And they did have the hood propped. When I saw this, I was, wow, 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 wee, wow. The suspension and the handling on this is impeccable. It feels like I'm driving a 2025 Shelby Cobra, one that they adapted to driving standards, acceleration, everything of modern time. This one's gonna stay with the collection for a while. This might be one of those cars that I just have forever. Speaking of forever cars, oh yes, that. Voila. The Dodge Daytona is incredibly special to me, and since I got that, I've wanted the sister car to that, the Superbird. And so the Dodge Daytona is not a Hemi powered motor. The Hemi ones are about 2 million, but the Superbirds, they produced a little bit more of them, right around 100 of the Hemi models. And so here we go, my 1970 Plymouth Hemi Superbird. Now, the Hemi is the most important part of that because usually these things run about 200 to 300K, but the Hemi is so rare. I think there are only 77 of them with automatic and the Hemi combo. Really down to the nitty and gritty. I think this is one of 2 with the paint code and all the other options. I've yet to drive it because we can't seem to get it running just right. I am eager to go drive this thing and compare it up against the Dodge Daytona. What's this? Oh, parts. This is an incredibly clean interior. These things are crazy because anybody can just go steal any components off of any of these old classic cars because all of the hood release mechanisms are just pins. There's the crazy Hemi. The special thing about these is that Mopar had to actually build production models of what they raced in NASCAR. So these were like real NASCAR cars back in the day that would race their own tracks, and they were the first to break the 200-mile-an-hour average lap barrier. Right about $1 million worth of 3 American, semi-American muscle cars. This thing actually gets picked up in the next few minutes to get it fixed, so we're gonna have it rolling and running in no time.
Speaking of picked up, we should go check out your new hypercar.
Before we go check out my new hypercar, I just wanna mention this video is sponsored by Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN, and for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a virtual private network, and those are extremely important for protecting your personal data, especially if you love to travel like I do. Let's pop this up. And as you guys know, I'm always traveling, vacationing, visiting manufacturers to check on various cars that I have in production. And I find myself using public Wi-Fi networks at restaurants, cafes, and airports. But what I didn't know is I was leaving myself vulnerable to cyber criminals and large corporations, and these guys had access to my data. Thankfully, Surfshark steps in and protects my data from ending up in the wrong hands with over 3,000 servers in over 100 countries. I love that with Surfshark, I'm able to watch my favorite TV shows, movies, play video games, or whatever it may be. It's as easy as hopping online, changing my VPN, and boom, I am back in business. Another huge benefit that I love is that Surfshark allows you to use one account for unlimited devices. Whether we're traveling or chilling at home, my wife, my kids, we're all able to stay protected with the VPN at the same time. And Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk in trying it out. Just go to surfshark.com/Hamilton or use code Hamilton at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN. The link is right there in the description. Now back to the Hypercar. Yeah, so they just got it in at Chicago Motor Cars. Chicago Motor Cars are my favorite homies in the world. Print always takes exceptional care for us. Cars are finicky and some of them have issues, and they straight up take care of them for us each and every time.
Yeah.
They're homies. God bless them.
Hey! Henny! Get off the phone.
Wow. We're gonna make this look like it's a 3-second drive, but this is actually like an hour-and-a-half drive. Let's roll. Bro, my back is so sweaty from that drive.
I know, I have to pee so bad.
Wow. What up, Mike? Thanks for taking good care of us, sir, as always.
Another day, another Hypercar.
Got to build up some anticipation here. What you got, Tommy?
What do you guys think this is? Just from looking at it, comment below, let us know. 3, 2, 1.
Tommy, don't you want to see it, bro? Bro, you took away my, look at this thing though. This thing's crazy. Wow. That is crazy. This is actually a Golf Blue. When you Google the VIN number, they had this vehicle spec'd in a Golf spec at one point, so they put the Golf decals. It looked so badass. Let me know what y'all think on that. Comment below if we should change it back to that livery. Psych! I think we will anyway. Looking at configuring some wheels, of course, we're gonna get those from fitmentindustries.com because that's where I get all my wheels, because they're homies, right, Tommy?
They sure are homies.
2 of my favorite things about this were actually kind of odd, but one of them is the front lift. It's crazy how fast this thing goes up and down. I have not had a car that moves up and down this quick. So if you are in a pinch and need to clear a curb right away, you hit the button and it's ready to go. Second, and possibly the most cool feature about this is like the buttresses here, where it actually narrows the cockpit where you're almost shoulder to shoulder, not nearly as bad as the Aston Martin Valkyrie that Tommy and I drove, and we were close. But you are close to your passenger because it narrows it so much to guide the wind right through the body and make this thing as aerodynamic as possible. Speaking of that, Tommy, why don't you walk us through some cool facts about the Ford GT?
Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite modern cars for a lot of reasons. The historical significance of Ford entering this car back into Le Mans. After winning the race in '66, they placed first, second, and third in the '60s. And this car, they went out and they set their minds to it, and they did it again in 2018, which was super cool. So when I heard that this car didn't come a manual, wasn't a V8, I was kind of skeptical. I remember the first time we drove it, I was a little underwhelmed.
Honestly, compared to everything else, it feels kind of slow. I would say definitely underwhelming.
Giving it a second chance and actually spending some seat time in it, I may change my tune. It's a beautiful car, and it actually puts down the numbers.
We should go drive it, yeah?
We totally should.
And before we take the Ford GT on a ride, I want to show you guys this awesome merch drop that we have. We are only doing 250 of each of these shirts. We have the black and the tan. Check out that awesome design. And your purchase gets you a chance to win a ride in my Ford GT. You actually get to drive it for up to 30 minutes. Again, we are only doing 250 of each of these things, and they are a limited drop. Once they're gone, they are gone. The Hennessy drop sold out in an hour and a half, so get these, link in the description while you can. And remember, every penny that we make from these things goes to charity.
This is our first time in your Ford GT together.
Yes,
ever.
my Ford GT sounds weird.
Doesn't it?
But I love it. A couple little things we'll need to get fixed. I hear a little knock, but Chicago Motor Cars will take care of that. They're homies. We should also do some donuts, Tommy. Thoughts?
We should do donuts.
All right, here we go. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. So sick.
It's not in the 2-second. I think it's 0 to 60 in 3.0, right?
I think
or
it's
3.2.
2.9 on
Is
perfect
it?
conditions.
All right. You know what this reminds me the most of, and you're gonna think I'm crazy?
Oh no.
The LaFerrari. It actually kind of sounds like it.
Really?
It has the light in the steering wheel. Like, that sounds LaFerrari-esque. I'm instantly hearing like the wastegate, the boost,
lots of turbo
overboost sound. Yes.
Yeah, so I saw Bowden Autohaus on Instagram. They posted a video of this car reversing with a tune and a titanium exhaust.
I'm totally down. This one's out of warranty, even though that doesn't stop me even when it's under warranty. I want to wrap it, but if y'all are hating on it enough, you know what? I trust you guys' judgment, and we won't do it.
We'll put a photo on screen right here of the wheels we're thinking of getting. This car is so cool.
It's really smooth and nice.
It is. It's slow. I think
That one Le Mans.
That one Le Mans that's renowned for being a little underpowered, which is fine.
That matches future Ferrari $4 million hypercar drivetrain with the 6-cylinder twin turbo. Where's the key, by the way? I want to show that it's literally a Ford Mustang key.
Hell no.
A normal Mustang key. I forgot. Yeah, the 4GT had like a normal
Normal old fob.
Yeah, it was horrible.
And the doors are a huge W. One of my favorite and my least favorite things about the old GT.
Yeah.
Only car that had those doors since 2000 that I know of that would
Yeah.
just chop your head off. But
Oh.
if you're parked next to someone, you open it up 3 feet and you have to duck and
screwed.
crawl out.
It's so annoying.
The fuel is low and I have no idea how to refuel this. The other OG Ford GT was actually kind of confusing. Let's go figure that out on this one. Let's pump this shit up.
That would be crazy if you got a matching GT. I would love
Maybe
that.
one day when I can afford it. Where's my wallet? Do you have a wallet?
No, I think
this
that's
one's
already-
this one's already easier. Let's do the face pay. I'm holding it near the reader. Okay, the reader's just broke.
Gas station presence, scale 1 to 10.
I would say relative to everything else I have, 7.5.
I feel like this car's got to be 8.5 or a 9. This thing is crazy.
Good to meet you, man. Oh, very cool.
Sick.
Hell yeah. Good to meet you, brother. I genuinely always love meeting followers in the wild. And you know, this channel is all about giving back to the community. As you guys may know, my wife and I donate all the profits that we make from this channel to a different charity every single month. The Hamilton Collection is all about going to car shows, giving people access to these cars that couldn't have otherwise had access, because you should share your shit and be good to others. That's our motto, that's our mission. We're driven to give back. Speaking of driven, let's drive.
This is not a slow car, but I have always said I'd rather drive a slow car fast, because like in the Koenigsegg, in the Bugatti, you can't even enjoy them on the streets because they're so fast.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, sure you can. You get arrested. I know.
Yes. Hey, let's try the front lift and back down. You go up, down, up, down, up, down.
Oh no.
Oh, oh, oh.
No.
It's like me banging your mom.
You're thinking about a Carrera GT. I've wanted you to get a 6-speed Murcielago for forever. What else is like on the docket? Why did you land on this car?
So a car coming the soonest hyper-wise is the Jesko. We know that. I think I might get a Wyra. If I can get a Wyra BC, or if I could get an Apollo, even though they built, what, 12 of them or
Like
something?
10 Apollo IEs. Yeah.
Honestly, that's my favorite looking car made. When we saw it at Monterey, it's just such a crazy Goku
Looks
looking
like a
car.
video game, yeah.
It looks like a video game for real. If one of those came along at the right price, I'd probably scoop one of those up now. I don't think a Carrera GT, because it is, I know it's iconic, it's raw, but it's just too difficult to drive. If one came along at like a stupid price, then maybe I would consider.
If you guys know anybody that has a cheap Carrera GT, give me a call. So what made you land on the GT?
I think it was, I have so many hypers in the shop right now. I'm like, I want to have the high tier hypercar to drive right now. And we're doing this special 4th of July cruise up in Florida.
True.
For those of you in southern Florida, you might see my cars whipping out. I got to make sure we have enough hypercars in the squad. So this was just kind of next on the list. It just seemed to make sense to me. That actually goes easier than I thought. There we go. Oh, I always forget about the after smoke. Community service police right there.
Uh-oh.
I'm going around back. I mean, there's smoke in the air. We're like, it wasn't me, it was another Ford GT in Golf Blue. This car is actually really comfortable too.
Like, besides
is
being
weird.
close together, we're also two big dudes.
Handling is beautiful. Let's do brakes. Oh yeah, wow yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's good brakes.
The air brake is so cool.
Bugatti style, bro.
I like that. Oh, the wing just dropped right back down.
Nice.
That is so cool. I think this is a good ad. I think it
Same.
it fills a spot that was missing in the hypercar side. Like, it's very
Yep.
planted. It's not too, I mean, it's a crazy car, but it's not like a Koenigsegg or a Hennessy.
I like it.
Well, that was a super fun drive. Tell me, what do you think about that drive?
I think, I don't know.
Thank you so much for watching. If you guys haven't met Logan yet, this is my son. He is 15. He's going to have his license in just a little bit, so I'm sure we can do a whole bunch of fun content with him driving a lot of these cars. You're having fun with him, right?
Yep.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much. You guys be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.